Hello beautifuls of the feed, it is me Oracle Tarot Benji. Welcome back to the channel. I am going to be doing a general reading for you today, and so I'm just going to dive straight into it like I normally do, and subscribe if you're new to the channel here, the Soul family. Leave a like if you resonate and a comment, and let's get to today's reading. So the first card that's come out, general energy kind of vibes, is the World. The World here has come out. It's completion, you know, wholeness. There's a lot of wholeness happening, and it's saying that there is like this successful end to a journey. So like maybe there has been some sort of soul journey going on, or you know, like a section of that journey, and it is complete. I kind of love that. Our next card is the Five of Pentacles. So I feel like there is help on the way, but there is this sense of poverty or lack in certain areas. I do get the sense straight away from that card that there is help on the way. I really feel like I feel like this card kind of represents that. I feel like there is a lot of strategies and tactics kind of like happening at the moment. Maybe like a plan set in action. What is this card? Oh, random. Okay. We have this card, which is strategies and tactics. That's so random. So yeah, the Seven of Swords. There is this strategy and some sort of tactic. Like you're really trying to make things work for you at the moment. It definitely gives me the sense of really trying to figure out a plan, like figuring out something. I can't believe I got that before I even saw the card. Next up, we have the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups is really giving a romantic kind of like creative action, or even just, you know, like yeah, like a romantic or like creative action. So I feel like there is definitely an energy coming in here, and I feel like this energy is going to be very romantic or very creative towards you, whether it's in their messages towards you or even just how they speak to you, or, you know, like the example that's flying into my mind right now is like when you're out and about, what if this person, you know, like opens the door for you, and it's that kind of poetic. It's like romantic, it's poetic, it's very creative. So I'm getting this energy that's coming in here. And the energy that's coming in is very much bringing in the Empress energy. And I feel like this energy here with the Empress energy is very nurturing, very abundant, and all about like creating something new. So it's very like beautiful, this energy that's coming in. I feel like when I said before with the Five of Pentacles, like help is on its way, it's kind of like here, it's coming in. We have the Six of Pentacles, and the Six of Pentacles here is really representing generosity. So like this energy coming in is really just going to be very generous and very kind and giving and loving and nurturing, and it's just like romantic, and there's a lot of energy coming in here. It's very loving. It's very like, it's very beautiful energy. Very beautiful. We have the Hierophant. So the Hierophant here is really giving me a sense of like things being like really in a place of being more traditional. And I feel like there's been a lot of learning going on, and I feel like the other person that's coming in has learned a lot as well. I would say that this has probably got something to do with the soul connection. Because of the Hierophant coming out randomly, it just seems like there's some sort of soul tie or some sort of like spiritual learning or universal learning going between these two energies. And we do have the Five of Wands coming out. And the Five of Wands really gives competition, you know, some sort of conflict, but also it could just be like really just like a creative challenge. So, it seems like this part of the reading is really moving towards your like endeavors, like the things that you're working on or the things that you're moving forward with. And I really feel like the Hierophant shows a little bit of that too. I am kind of getting that, oh, there's a lot of pain just came out. Interesting. I am getting that, like, there is a release of pain. There's a lot of pain coming out. That's kind of what I'm getting. With the Ten of Swords, it really shows the end of a cycle, the completion. I'm like with the world here, I feel like this is really just like a healing process, and there is a lot just being released. The Three of Swords, it's like the pain and suffering is being released by the Ten of Swords. With the completion of that, it's like it's just got too much. It's been released, and I feel like what I was going to say before was that this person has seen something in you. Like they just want to be the best they can for you, because they think that they know that you are worth like every moment, and like every like everything, right? Like you're worth everything. I really feel like this connection has been a little bit like a competition. Sorry about the banging if you can hear it. It's been a little bit like a competition, whereas in like I feel like there's this sense of like doing a lot on either side, and I feel like either side's trying to be better, and it's almost like a competition. It's weirdly like the energy, but it's like not a bad competition. It's not like a rivalry, like enemy competition. It's like a competition, a friendly competition within like a soul connection to just be better, both be better. And I kind of love that. And I feel like it brings a lot of release and healing. Excuse me. The Two of Wands has just come out. So this one here is really giving me the sense of traveling or expansion, direction, and growth, and just really moving out into the world. So I feel like there's a sense of maybe this person or even you thinking about going and traveling, meeting up somewhere, or even being like going out and doing something. So there is this sense of like doing that in this energy today, which is quite beautiful, and I love that. I'm getting that like maybe it is a beach vibe. There is a beach vibe here, like the coast of somewhere. It's very specific, like going to the like a beach on the coast. Um, we do have the King of Cups coming out and the Ace of Swords. So the King of Cups here is really just showing a lot of emotional balance and just being like a leader, which I think is really beautiful. So I feel like this connection or this energy that's coming out today is really all about emotional stability and just kind of like coming to a place where even though there is this like lack, right, there is a plan. And I think this plan doesn't involve anything nefarious. It's just, there's just like a plan, maybe even to like trust in the universe a little bit, to really just like give yourself fully to God or the universe. And I feel like this is really kind of what's coming through for me today. It's just really like trusting, right? Like trust in the universe, and you shall receive. That is what I am receiving today. Let's do a couple more. Oh my God, trust in the universe and you shall receive. The Ten of Cups. Okay. So today, this is general reading. I am going to do a couple more cards, and I've kind of figured that as much as I want to do like 40-minute videos, if they end up being 40 minutes, then that's cool. But if they end up being shorter, then I'm not going to like stress or, be annoyed at myself because I couldn't do it for 40 minutes. But anyways, let's move on to some more cards, and let's do the fairies. I think the fairies would be really cool today to come out. By the way, if you get to this point in the video, leave an emoji of a rainbow, symbolizing the Ten of Cups, and just like, believing and trusting in the universe. If you like really trust in the universe and you are that person, then definitely leave a rainbow in the comments. And I will just mention really quickly, I do have members active. It's $24.99 a month, and you get a free 1 month reading, so like a 30-minute reading from me. So if you do sign up, you get that in return, but you also get priority reply to comments, and also some badges, and there's a couple of emojis that I put on there as well. So if you want to support me monthly, then definitely feel free to do so. Let's carry on with the reading. All right. So we do have 2 cards that have come out of the fairies today, and it is fairy spotting, the first one, and it's time to go fairy spotting. So I feel like this one here is really giving me that sense of like going out and about. It's really getting like nature. It's giving me those vibes of like just getting out and, you know, like embracing. It is time to go fairy spotting. It is said as seeing is believing, but in fact the opposite is true. Believing is seeing. So this one, after reading it, it's really kind of suggesting that just trust in the universe. You don't need to see these things to understand that they're there. And, you know, like when you do get to that place, I think things really come into fruition, and the manifestations take place at like extreme speeds and things like that. Like it's really quite a beautiful, lovely place to be. The next card is Wish Wisely. Use your wishes wisely to manifest your heart's desires and take practical steps towards making your dreams come true. Yeah, so it's like definitely like getting to a place where like it's about intention and what you truly want, and really drawing that energy and manifestation from the correct and appropriate places for obviously the individual at hand. Let's get a couple more. We have solitude. Thinking of being alone as meaning you are all one with and in total harmony with everything. The greatest treasures are those that wait silently during your quiet times. Did you see that? I feel like should I do that? That's a lot of cards, but they flew. They flew. I need to look at that back. What the heck? I don't know if I can do that. It's like these cards just flew out of my hand like I don't understand how. So I'm just going to take these ones and we're just going to shuffle a couple out of here since these ones here really wanted to come out. It's funny. One more. All right. So funny. Okay, we have celebration. Get ready to let your hair down and celebrate. It is time to go out and dance and play, and an invitation could be on the way. I really kind of love this. This is really kind of beautiful. I feel like there's really just a lot of energy of, you know, going out, doing something nice, being showered with love and gifts as such, in a way of like, you know, it could be really physical, it could be very spiritual too. And the sense here I'm getting also is there is a lot of it's like a sense of like this person does this, it's like joyful. There's this like joyful giving, it's a joyful help, and I feel like this person doesn't expect anything in return, and it's really quite beautiful actually. We have healing. Now it's time for you to give or receive healing. Everyone has a natural ability to heal others. Yes, even you. So we have some really beautiful cards coming out at the moment. As much as my star sign readings were like chaotic, I feel like within all of that, there really is this sense of like each day is just like it does have a different energy. And just the general vibe of the general energy for the whole month was like chaotic. But, you know, over time, I feel like over the time that I'm like over this month, I'm going to realize probably something. And I hopefully I have an epiphany. But anyway, we're not there yet. But I know that there is something to it. Because I was just so shook after those readings the other day. Transformation. The fairy tells you to surrender to a transformation in your life that's happening for your highest good. Embrace your transformation. The best is yet to come. I love that pose. I know, like, I don't want to... Am I a freak if I try to do it? Anyway, I'm sorry for doing that if I scarred anyone. Um, let's move on to some more cards, shall we? We shall. Being a silly Billy today. Embrace your inner child, guys. Okay, well, I think what I'm going to do is I picked them up, so we might as well use them on Twin Flame Ascension. I know that name puts some people off, but this is really just, I'm going to call this Soul Connection Ascension. Soul Connection Ascension. I feel like that makes more sense, even though it is Twin Flame Ascension. It's Soul Connection Ascension, essentially. So we have Speak Your Truth, we have Soul Merger, and we have Practice Self-Love. I think that's really beautiful. We have Express Yourself, Ebb and Flow, and Nurture Your Inner Child. Oh, I'm so grateful. Thanks. I'm just having a moment of awe. So I'm saying thank you to the universe because honestly, it's so amazing. And I'm like always going to be in awe every time this happens. You know, like I literally just said, embrace, your inner child. I just said it and now it's come out. So practice self-love. The soul merger one is really just giving me the sense of like you're merging your grid with the universe's grid. And if you don't know anything about that, I will put a video in the description or like in the cards, like up here or something, wherever it is. And it will be a video about what the grid is. So soul merger, your soul's merging with the universe and essentially, yeah. But I will put that video there so you can understand the concept of what I'm even saying. We do have Speak Your Truth and Express Yourself. So this one's really kind of beautiful as well. So like this one here is really getting you to open up that throat chakra energy and really just like with love and compassion and mindfulness, speaking your truth is like an amazing thing. And it really just says like, just be strong in this card, be strong, confident and have courage and believe in the higher you. And yeah, I think that's really beautiful with the twin soul connection ascension. I don't know if I can rename the cards, but I like that so much better. Soul connection ascension. Okay, I'm gonna do the hidden hearts secrets, and I really want to look at the situation that it had for you first, and I want to really see where you're at. And how you're feeling about things in general. It's in relation to the second part that I'm going to do of like the soul connection. So we have beauty, charming, graceful, and kind-hearted. So this is really showing me like a sense of intention, or even just your general energy towards life, or just in things in general at the moment. So we do have like this really graceful, kind-hearted, charming energy. Very much so. I can feel my eyes drifting. It happens. It's been happening my whole life. I think I've got a sleepy eye, and I feel like sometimes it drifts off out into space, but that's okay. We have elusive. So we do have the sense of some sort of deception and trickery going on. There is something there in the general energy about like what you feel going, like looking out into the world. Because like this isn't really you. This is just like your energy of like how you feel about things. So you do see the beauty, but you see that there's like a lot of elusive things. There's some sort of dishonesty here and some sort of deception and trickery going on. And it's definitely towards a divine masculine energy. So this is definitely coming out here. So a masculine energy or divine masculine energy is definitely beautiful, charming, graceful, and very kind-hearted. And you have this feeling that they are a little bit dishonest, or even they deceive you in some way, or like try to trick you. It's very, very interesting here. you feel that there is a lot of loyalty, right? Like, I feel like what I'm getting from this is like my legs starting to shake. I'm feeling angsty. I'm feeling like there is this like elusive feeling here, and there's loyalty coming out. So you do believe that this person or this energy looking out into the world is very loyal. They're very trusting and reliable, and they're believable, right? Like, you believe them. So there is this like obviously this trickery, deception, and just honesty card. And what I'm really getting from that is this could be something to do with a past trauma. Like, this could be something that is being healed at the moment in this situation. What I'm getting from this is this person's like really coming in and they want to treat you like the king or queen you are. And I really think that that helps you heal, because when something in healing and something in life that I've learned, and I can't even remember where I found this. I don't know. I kind of figured it out, I guess. I don't know if anyone told me this. I really don't know. But it's basically like, to heal trauma is to experience the opposite. So if you really think about that, it's right. It's like if you experience like a really abusive relationship where you're being verbally abused, maybe it's like a very karmic kind of cycle, like maybe a narcissist, someone that's, like not there for you, and they were like, I don't know, like ghost you, like, you know what I mean? Like just like the certain situations, you experience the opposite of that for a long period of time, and your trauma just kind of like vanishes away. Like, you still have it, but it doesn't affect you and you don't get triggered by it as much. So I really feel like there is this loyalty here. I feel like this person's trying to help you heal. I was getting healing from this. There is healing from this. And I feel like this person understands that they can help heal you. It's really just this place of like, I think there's been deception, dishonesty, and trickery in the past, and I think that's why it's there. We have soulmates. You two are soulmates. Deep love, unity, and connection. This is soulmates healing, okay? I saw number 22 as I looked up, 2222. We have silence, so frozen, no words, and stonewall. Maybe that's how you feel right now after this reading. I don't know. But it's really just giving me like a sense of maybe even like there's a sense of like not being able to contact this person. But I really get like maybe this is just like a feeling that you're getting from like this reading. It's like you're frozen. There's no words, maybe. Silence. But I'm not sure. I really get this sense of like, or there's something going on here. It's like an epiphany happening. We do have secret admirer. So as much as I feel like we need like validations and stuff in life, I really feel like there is this sense of like suppressing. There is this suppression of like how you really feel or how this energy feels. I really get that it's timid, and they admire you deeply. Like, I feel like maybe you admire them deeply. So it's very like a secret admiration that's going on like the energetic, in the energetic like realm. So we do have withdrawn, so single, lonely, and solitary. So it's very interesting. I'm getting that. I'm getting that there's something that's really overwhelming here, and it creates silence, resistance, and a withdrawn energy. I think finding out that you're soulmates, or even finding out, it's really giving me going back into a cycle. I don't like the idea of that, but it's really giving me like there is these things that are happening, and then there is like going back into a cycle. But what I get is that this is a soulmate connection, so it's worth working on. That's what I think. And I feel like this dishonesty, deception, and trickery here is really coming through, and I feel like it's going to hold this situation back. I really don't think there is anything nefarious going on here. I really feel like this person, there's this strategies and tactics from the main reading, and I think that's just from your need, or from like there's this sense of like needing something. And I feel like you're doing really well to be in a better energy, even though maybe there isn't much around or something. And then it brings in this energy, right? Like it's bringing in this other energy. So I feel like your practice and strategy of the law of attraction and just being in a better vibrational state than the lack and need, which is kind of what I'm getting from that. So I feel like there really isn't anything elusive here, and I feel like the only thing elusive is this kind of sense of like, kind of like taking a step back and like not wanting to move forward with this connection. That's at least what I'm getting from this. Let me just click these up really quickly, and I will get some cards for the other connection that's coming in. I would really like to know how they feel, because obviously I felt a lot from how they feel through this reading, and I'd just like to know they're afraid of you rejecting them, right? Like this is something. So you both have a little bit of trauma stuff there. Abandon, dismiss, and irrational fear. So like they're so worried that you're just going to like kick them to the curb, you know. So their internal worries are maybe they just think like you really don't love them, or you really don't, you know, like it's just doubt. It's like doubting reality and doubting things. It's like there's some sort of negativity. I would say maybe some cleansing is needing on that party's side. We have shocking. So they are so in a place of shock. They see you and they see an earth angel, you know, like they see so much, but I feel like there is a lot that happens in their life, and I think things happen when they're unexpected, right? So when unexpected things happen, they are so worried that you're just going to reject them. That's what I'm getting from this. You know, they're just like, they don't want to cause trouble or turmoil when unexpected things happen. You know, they don't want to be causing you a shock or making you feel that way. That's what I'm getting from that. We have confessions. So unveiling, coming clean, and messages. So pretty much this is like a interesting kind of like thing where like they're going to really come forward, and I feel like they're going to probably send you a message of some sort. They're very much getting the card that you got before too. They're very resistant to sending you this message. Sending you these messages. And I think it's because they're very suppressing their feelings and very, very timid, you know, like, so they're just like admiring from a distance. They don't, I feel like this is really giving me telepathy, you know, weirdly, but now that I'm thinking about it, I'm like, maybe that's what's happening here. Maybe you're communicating more so on a telepathic level instead of on a physical, like verbal level when it comes to being apart. But when you come together, maybe you're like very verbal with each other. It says influences, and it says free-spirited adventure risks. So there is this like sense here where this person knows a lot of people, I think, and it says third parties, peers, and attachments. So this one here is really giving me a sense of like they know a lot of people, and I feel like there is a lot of energies that are attached to them. In the sense of when you meet someone, you shake their hand, you talk to them, you engage with them, you have like this connected accord to that person, you know, like that's kind of like how I look at it and see it. And so I think this person has a lot of attachments, and I think this is bringing in that card influences. So these unexpected things that come out of the blue could be sometimes when like people show up out of the blue, or, you know, come in, like energies come in and they're like, well, what do? I have to, you know, like it's very interesting. Like I don't have a lot of that going on in my life, but I think there is the sense of like when someone has such an established life or established energy and there is so much coming into them, like they're already kind of like in that stage of abundance when it comes to relationships and stuff friendships, acquaintances, whatever it is. We have the possibilities. So I feel like this energy for them brings possibilities, and they're very free spirited. They're adventure, and they like to take a risk by being spontaneous. So if this person's like a grown up, it seems like that they're very much like liking to just go with the flow and go with like an adventure. At the moment, they're feeling very distracted. So within them right now, they're doing a lot of reflection. There's a lot of delay happening, I think, in this distraction. So maybe that's why they haven't come forward yet. But they are changing, and that's kind of what I get from that card. And the energy that's coming through is really just like only you. Okay, so like they only want you. They really do love you deeply, and I think that is the most beautiful card that could have come out. They're devoted and attached, and they very much crave you. So with everything in life, everything that goes on, I feel like being soulmates really means that going apart and having separation means that you can both really function without each other, because you still have each other, and you have this energetic bond that's stronger than most people's. So I just think I think this is a really beautiful soulmate reading today. I wasn't expecting soulmate, but yeah, that's really beautiful. I think I'm just going to leave it with that today. So if you did enjoy this reading today, please let me know. Leave a comment, leave a like, and subscribe if you are new to the Soul family. And also check out the members. And if you wanted a personal reading, like a full one, like a proper good, full reading, then go check out my website. I offer those. They're like hour-long readings, and I'm also offering like live readings. So that's through Meta or Facebook, in the messenger there. So I think it's like $20 extra on the price that's there. But anyways, I will see you in another one. Take care. Have a beautiful day or beautiful night wherever you are in the world, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.